What's up, guys? Here doing some stuff in the kitchen, working in the kitchen. I kind of like working in here. I used to spend like all my time in my room doing my work, but now I like moving around the house. I like working in the kitchen right now. It's a change of scenery. But yeah, no breakfast scene today. I decided, I don't want to make my vlogs too um predictable. So I was like, no breakfast scene today. Let's see what else I can come up with. So yeah. I just have a quick piece of advice for anyone who does any like serious computer work. Okay. And I've been guilty of this too before, so don't worry. Um, if you do any serious computer work, on a laptop, use a mouse. Like I remember in college, like when I was first learning design and stuff, I used to, use my trackpad and everything, but you are going to screw your hands up doing that. And like it's way more efficient to just use a mouse. A mouse is way more efficient. I cannot stress that enough. All my professors used to always tell us that. It's like, why are you guys designing with your trackpads? Like, use your mouse. Use a mouse. Buy a mouse. And then like eventually, I bought a mouse. I'm like, these are cheap. Like I think I got this one for like 15 bucks. Or maybe it was more at the time, but I think now you could buy this mouse for 15 bucks. It's a Logitech M305. That's what the bottom looks like. And it's not a Bluetooth mouse. It is a wireless receive. It has a wireless receiver, so it does take up a port in my USB drive. So the next thing I would want to do, like the next time if I ever buy a new mouse, which I probably will in the future, I'd want to get a Bluetooth mouse so I could free up one of my USB ports because sometimes, I do need both at the same time. But yeah, if you don't have a lot of money to spend, like I would definitely recommend a mouse like this. It's cheap and it works great. And it helps a lot getting one with a right click. Like I'm not a big fan of the Apple mouses. They're a little strange with the touch tracking and the you can't really differentiate the right click from the left click. So yeah, I would recommend getting one with a right and left click and then like at least this little thing. This one you can move it up and down for scrolling, and then you could also scroll left and right, which helps a lot when you're working in like Photoshop or something. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on using a mouse. Oh yeah, the thing about these is they do use batteries, but I mean, one battery lasts a while. I have to change my battery right now, but like you don't have to change them that often. But like I probably change mine like maybe once a month, and I really don't think that's that much. 3 points. Hey guys, so I haven't really done too much today. I kind of have a toothache. It's kind of been bugging me. Um, Other than that, I worked a little bit on a song recording, and I was on the computer too long. My eyes started hurting, so I like decided to take a break. And yeah, I'm just hanging out right now. So this is another day, probably like the third day in a row, where like haven't done a whole lot, or at least I haven't filmed a whole lot for my vlog. But and some of you might be wondering, why bother uploading these daily vlogs if there's not going to be like much going on in them? And part of the reason is for me, and if you've ever heard of something called the Jerry Seinfeld strategy, it talks about the strategy Jerry Seinfeld used to become successful. And what he did was he would write a joke every day. And it didn't matter if it was good or if it was bad, just as long as he attempted to write a joke every day and finished it. And every day he would write a joke, he would mark it off on a calendar. So the goal of the Jerry Seinfeld strategy, which is something that a lot of people try to utilize, is that you do something every day. What you want to do is you want to get a calendar and mark off every day you complete your task, whatever it is you want to do. Like for me, it's going to be daily vlogging. So every day I want to complete a daily vlog. And you X off every day on the calendar that I would do a daily vlog. And the goal of it is to not break the chain. The further along you get, the more you do not want to break the chain, because then it'll be like throwing all those days in the trash because you didn't do a day. It's the goal of the Jerry Seinfeld strategy is to not break the chain and to do what you're doing every day. And yeah, so I may have some off days where there's not a whole lot to put in my vlog, but it's all about not breaking the chain for me. Can I